The other day, I came across this song and I thought it was really nice. And it had a really good melody. And it goes, every day, think as you wake up. Today, I am fortunate to have woken up. I am alive. I have a precious human life. And I'm not going to waste it. And I think this is very important, that we realize that our life is very precious, that we appreciate it, that we enjoy our life, and that we make it meaningful. And why don't we make it meaningful? I think so often because we take things for granted. We're so externally focused. We pursue our happiness, so much of it externally, instead of looking internally. You know, as vast as we think this world is, this external world, also, similarly, our internal world is also incredibly vast and is incredibly profound. How often do we close our eyes and instead of focusing externally, do we focus internally and look at what's going on in our own mind? How many troubles are actually being caused from within? And we really so often take this life for granted. We don't appreciate it. How often do we appreciate our senses, our body, our eyesight, our hearing, our taste, our sense of touch, our sense of smell? How often do we appreciate this incredible mind of ours, which has incredible potential to grow in wisdom and to grow in kindness and compassion and love and to benefit others? It really is an incredible gift. It's a precious jewel. But many of us don't appreciate it. Why is that? Maybe because we were born with it. And because we're born with it, we don't think it's so special. Just like many things as well. When we've obtained something, we enjoy it, we appreciate these things for a while, and then we don't consider them to be so important or so precious anymore. It's only when we lose it that sometimes we think, oh no, I really had such a great opportunity, but I lost it. So this is the same with our precious human life. We really have a great opportunity, and let's use it meaningfully. Let's really appreciate it. Another reason maybe why we don't appreciate it is because we are often comparing to what other people have, instead of having a good look and just appreciating what we have. And if we really appreciate what we have, we can really live life very differently. We can really be a lot more happier and cherish life a lot more. Another reason maybe is that we are so involved with our inner conflicts, our inner turmoils, our afflictive emotions, our worries, our anxieties, our perceptions that we have to perform, that we have to conform to certain ways so that we can be seen to have the right status or fame or wealth. So we get so involved with all of these inner turmoils, and so we forget to appreciate this human life. And if I think of myself before it was explained to me how precious this life was, I also took this life for granted. Sometimes I even just thought that this life was a burden. I was just born by my parents. I didn't realize that there were special causes and conditions that made this life possible. I used to wake up in the morning, go to work, or go to school, then come home, just do something in the evening, go to sleep, wake up the next morning again, just carry on this mundane routine, not really appreciating this life, not really cherishing it. And I think this is very special with the teachings of Buddha. Buddha taught us. He explained why? Because with great love, with great care, so that we realize that this life of ours is very precious, that we really appreciate it. If people don't explain to us, if they don't let us know that our life is precious, maybe, for instance, for myself, I would have just probably carried on my life in this mundane way, not really cherishing it or not really looking to see how I can make this life meaningful. So this life of ours, as a human, we have an incredible mind, a mind that is really capable of achieving great feats of wisdom. Look at what we have done as humans technologically. And with this wisdom as well, we also have great ability, great capacity to really understand our minds, to realize the great wisdom of our mind. And we also have the ability to practice great love, great kindness, great compassion, and to attain enlightenment. And even if we don't endeavor to attain enlightenment, what we can do is we can really get to grow, develop our wisdom, develop our kindness and our love and our compassion. And in this way, our life becomes better and better. We can reduce our afflictive emotions, our negative emotions. We can reduce these self-deprecating thoughts. And when we do this, as I said, our life becomes better. We appreciate life more. We cherish life more. And when we do this as well, not only are we happier, but the people around us also benefit. And if we're practicing compassion and love and kindness, it's of great benefit to the people around us. It's of great benefit to the world. And just waking up, instead of thinking of life as just a burden, a chore, being really unhappy, if we start to really practice and to transform our mind, to really start to make it a practice to appreciate life, to think how we can make life meaningful, it can really make a very big difference in our day, and it can make a very big difference to our life. And this really comes about through changing our attitude. Start really finding examples, not necessarily the examples of Buddha, although those examples are very good, but finding examples in our life that help us to remember that our life is precious. And not just to remember for 5 minutes. What happens so often is maybe we meditate. For 5 minutes we meditate, we appreciate life, we appreciate our body, our senses, the potential we have, the opportunities that we have, the fact that every morning we wake up, we have a new life, we have new opportunities. And not to do this just for 5 minutes, to try and remember this, to try and keep this in mind right through the day, every day. And if we do this, it really can make such a difference. So I hope that this acts as just a reminder, or just something that will help you to start thinking about the fact that this life is precious. Find your own examples that help you to cherish this life, to find meaning in this life. That we develop our awareness, be aware of what choices we're making. When we have that awareness, we have the ability to see what is arising in my mind. Is this useful? Is this beneficial? Is this going to make me unhappy or depressed? And then we can slowly start to transform these thoughts, let them go. It is of great benefit if we can start appreciating, learning to cherish our life. And so I really hope that you find ways to cherish your life, to appreciate life, and to make life meaningful. Remember, every day, think as you wake up. Today I am fortunate to have woken up. I am alive, I have a precious human life, and I'm not going to waste it.